Hello, this is my video discussion on Module 6 research outline on the olfactory matching the sample with the rats. I'm going to be really honest, I did not really get this research study. I really had to read this and read this and read this and read this, and I still did not really get it. And I think it's just because I felt like I kept reading the exact same thing over and over again. And I think the most exciting part was when they kicked the poor rat out that only got 5 correct. And I felt really bad for that rat. But anyway, nevertheless, it says to describe the research in your own words. And I said, the research question is, can you teach non-humans the difference between same and different? The relevance to the problem is, well, it could be significant and relevant if you're training animals to sniff out drugs, bombs, diseases, or disorders such as epilepsy, and rats were the participants in this study. We talked about the method. We talked about who the participants were, which were the rats. The process for selecting the rats weren't stated. The selection and description, there were 7 male Holtzmann Sprague-Dawley albino rats, 90 to 150 days mature. The physical settings, readily available water, restricted food, individual housing, a 12-12 hour light dark schedule, operant chamber measuring 28 centimeters long, and 26 centimeters wide, and 30 centimeters high. So the front wall of the chamber is constructed of clear plexiglass with a 5 centimeter section removed from the bottom of the front wall, the chamber permitting to insertion of plastic tray. Then it goes on to talk about the tray and the 2 comparisons of the cups. And the testing was conducted in a small room with some white noise presented through a speaker, and there were household spices in the play sand that the sucralose pellet was hidden in. So my DV, or target behavior, was dig into the pellet. The DV operational definition, the rat will be given a sucrose pellet masked by the scent of common household spice. The rat will dig X cms to reach the pellet. Was it measured with procedure that generates quantifiable measuring? Yes, I think it was. Each time the rat reached the pellet was moved deeper, and it was recorded. Now, to speed things along, because I only have 3 minutes, my critique of this was, other than teaching animals to sniff out dangerous items, situations, or sicknesses, I honestly do not see the point in this study, and I found it difficult to read and to decipher. And that's just being honest. That's honest facts. Overall, I do believe that this study was better documented than the last, and I do believe that great care was taken in every stage or phase and each graph shown, and it represented exactly what it was supposed to do. So overall, I think that it was a better demonstrated study, but again, I really had trouble following along with this study with those poor rats.